Okay, hello. I'm gonna be trying not to sit as far back in this video as I usually do. I realized when watching back that I sit very long back, makes it very hard to see me. So let's just jump into a random game on talishar because that's what we do. Okay, no, not that one. I don't want an open CCQ because generally. Um, let's go competitive. Yeah, let's create a game instead. See if someone will join. Might cut this part out. We'll see. Uh, I'm hoping that for the first time on the channel, I lose a game because it would be so much better for me. As I don't just want to record the wins. That's not what I want. I'm playing the list that I'll probably be playing at my PQ. I'm only going to 1 PQ this. Oh, this is a hard matchup. This is very good. We're gonna go first. The reason why we're going first is because we don't want to set up rune chance turn 0. We are playing these. Here for blocks, I would probably take in a hunting rendition. I thought about changing the sideboard to take in all hunting renditions because hunting rendition can be very, very nice in this matchup. We also have to think null rune boots. I'm on null rune boots now because I believe that Space Purgatory is and is very, very valuable. So here I think I'm just gonna play the Summer's Fall, get a nerf card in graveyard, and just be pretty happy with it. I don't like pitching away 2 E-strikes here, but I think it's pretty okay. I really want to arsenal this sink below, so I think that's what I'm gonna do because getting a nerf card is very critical. One thing I've noticed is that I do really like faster decomposing in these matchups where we're playing against an aggro deck. I do really enjoy that a lot more. So that's what I'm gonna be trying to do here. Okay, a canopy shelter is very nice. This can allow us to decompose um, very early. They're just gonna be playing a Deadwood Dirge. This is kind of scary. And then into an amplify the Arc Knight. So what we're doing here is we're probably just gonna be using our Arcane Barrier here, and then go Canopy Shelter Sink below, sink the Malefic, because I don't really want I could also sink the Plow under here to try and go Grasp Reaping Blade, but I think sinking the Malefic and putting the Plow under an Arsenal is a better play for later. Uh, because like no matter what, I'm gonna be able to swing. Okay, this is annoying. Wait, how did he get 5 rune chance? Huh? How did they get 5 rune chance? What? They should have 4. It's something that I'm missing here. But as far as I know, they should not have 5 rune chance here. The good thing is the creepers are gone. But this creates 4 rune chance. And they should not have a rune chant left over. So no idea what's happening here. But here I think just going Reaping Blade, we're gonna block more next turn either way. That's what we're doing here. So I think just sending this in for 4 is perfectly fine. I don't think it's a super good play. I don't think it's a super bad play. I want to arsenal the Plow under no matter what, basically, because even if you only play it 2, I think that's fine play to do. As long as you're getting the decompose with it. Here, though, we do have a felling. Wait, one more from Viserai, but that's only 4, so I don't see where, like, someone please correct me in the comments here, because I don't see where they get 5 rune chance. I see that they get 4 rune chance because of Viserai ability. Oh, no, they have 5, one because of oh my god, that's a perfect split, of course. This is not good, because we do not want to block with this. We want to block with this, and we want to play this, so we're probably gonna we're going to end up wanting to block with both of these, so that we can get the decompose, because even playing felling for 4 is very good here. Okay, this I think is good. We're gonna take all of the rune chants, and then we're gonna block for 6. We're gonna take a bunch of damage, but we're gonna get to play the felling here. The felling is very, very important, And we're also so still gonna have a lot of Earth cards in our graveyard, and they're only gonna be able to play a free card hand. So this is very good, which means that they're probably gonna need to set up for an arsenal here, which means that when we play our Clawander next turn, we're probably gonna get an arsenal here. So we can kind of pick and choose if we're gonna play our Clawander or not next turn, which is very, very nice. And can really mess with their plan a bit. Because I'm guessing they just want to set up with 2 cards here, which means that they're probably gonna play for an arsenal, and then we can plow under, as long as we draw an attack. Or something that we can just get into the graveyard. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. We can get a double decompose. We can even play we can even play a CNC in case of they are not giving us a chance to block. Then we can play the CNC. But they're playing Become the Architect. This I find is very interesting. Actually, I find this incredibly interesting. Maybe they take this for like a Malefic. I think probably right. You discard an attack here. No, oh right. Wait, so you're just so do you want to Arsenal the Sonata? No, you're playing the Sonata, but you're getting a bunch of rune shots. You're of course getting a perfect split against this man. Uh, they're rolling casino and they're hitting big. Let's see. So we want to keep this. Um, oh, we don't have any good plays now because we don't have an arsenal. Really. So I mean, I think honestly, what's the play here? I mean, I'm kind of on board with just blocking this out and coming in for 4 total. That's kind of in the camp. That's kind of the camp I am in right now. Because like he goes Tunic Reaping Blade and that's fine, right? Yeah, so I'm kind of in the camp of blocking this and then just taking the 4 from the Tunic Reaping Blade and going Grasp here. Because like Plow Under doesn't matter for anything here. We still have all of this. They're not playing Crown, which is, I think, a bit weird, in my opinion. I think Crown would be really good here. They're also not playing any AB, which means that we do technically have an alternate win condition here of not letting them AB as they want. Erase Phase here is very good because they cannot block it out all with equipment. So Erase Phase is very good. Arcane Seed's Life is very good here. This hand can be very good and very disruptive because we can also just block for 8 with Face Purgatory and get a card out of them as well with the discard. That's fine, especially because like, but now now we're not using it because they're not setting up for something like a nymph blade or something. Okay, become the Arknight again. That's second become the Arknight. Discarding a Malefic, getting up what? Because like they seem to be wanting to play around, right? Like it looks as though they are playing around us having a plow under here. And so we have to think now, well, what do we do against this? Well, I would say block with the Arcane Seeds because we don't have ability online, and then just playing the Erase phase because that shuts off their hero ability for 1 turn essentially. Um, So this is something that they want to block because otherwise they have no hero text, which is kind of important for them, I guess. But we really do want to see another felling here. Like seeing another felling here is kind of key. In like maybe next 2 to 3 turns at least, we want to see a felling because if we see a felling there, we can really start to push them to also need to start blocking. You can see we're getting Crown and Grasper, so we're going to get a card here. Otherwise, this block would make no sense. But this is very fine. This is incredibly fine for us. Okay, this hand is very doo-doo. But you see, they're probably just gonna set up here, right? Okay, no, what are they? Why are they doing this? Okay. Well, we're going Warmongers this hand then, right? Like we're gonna go Warmongers. Um, Yes. We're blocking. And then we're taking this, but we're going warmongers here. So we're blocking 4, taking 3 here. Because going warmongers here should be okay at the very least. And they end their turn with no rune chance. Uh, I I kind of I'm just hoping that because otherwise what's happened when I have when I've caught people on like big warmongers hands is just that they've gone. I'm almost on discarding hunting rendition here, but I know that I'm keeping the bramble spark here, but I'm waiting with the hunting rendition here. I think I'm definitely waiting with the hunting rendition. I don't think I need to discard it early on, so I think I can wait. Yeah, for something like this. But here I'm just gonna give oath, and they're gonna come in with something more in which I can discard the hunting rendition. And then we can go plow under, because like they should end with an arsenal here, and if they don't, it's actually fucked. Yeah, they're even tunicking here for that, which is very interesting. Um, yeah. So now this is our. Oh yeah, right. I'm on war. I forgot. But it doesn't matter because we're always gonna get the plow under, and we're always gonna get the decompose, right? So does it really matter? No. Would it have been cool to go Bramble Spark? Yes. Did I forget that I was on war? Yes. Would I have made that mistake in like an official game? Probably. Which is kind of bad, but you know. Wait, no, I don't. I do want Arsenal here. Oh, this is very nice. Uh, my God. Okay, they're gonna high roll the Sonata again. Okay, they didn't. They're just getting an amp, which is very fine, I think. Uh, So, are you just gonna arsenal that amplifying? Because if you do, I have very interesting lines. I mean, I like going like swarming warmongers here is swarming warmongers here looks kind of cool. Wait, what am I arsenaling then? I'm not arsenaling because I'm going Bramble Spark, fusing with Plow Under, going swarming into warmongers here. So the question is, do I want to go down to 10? I think that's wrong. I might just go grasp here. I might just go grasp. He hasn't seen any revels. So I might just grasp here, just to get value out. Because like CNC and Plunder don't do anything. So I think I just set up for a CNC. In Arsenal here. I think this is correct. So we do this, pitch, going into Gloomvale, 6 go again, and then Warmongers. Here, because he's not gonna block this. And so then when we go Warmongers, it might be difficult for him to play, hopefully. But Warmongers seems to be doing a lot less to Viserai now than it did before. Right, like he just died to Warmongers before, and now he's almost fine with it. I think we're gonna take these rune chants. The question is, do I go this? Yes, I think so. Because I don't want to be caught by a succumb. We're gonna have to take the rune chance, I think. Oh yeah, he hasn't played. Yeah, Warmongers also shuts off his hero ability. I think we do this because now he should, and then we just. Okay, thank you. Right, sure. And then we just do this. And if he goes Revel here, we go Seeds of Tomorrow. And it's kind of annoying, right? But he doesn't, and he has an arsenal here. So the CNC here should be really good. I'm guessing it's like a sonata. No, it can't be a sonata. It's his last one. But what I'm guessing is that it's a second Mordred Tide. God, this matchup is so annoying. I do think I could have used like my equipment a bit earlier. Maybe I should just like face Purgatory the first Nymph Blade, but he pitched like full hand for it, so it did not feel needed. See, see what it is. And oh, it's a Rebel. That's very good. That's okay. It's a Rebel is very, very good. Okay, I don't do anything with this. Deadwood Dirge is such a good card. Yeah, but this does nothing here. I think. Am I using Face Purgatory here? I actually think I am. Because I do. Because, yeah. I do think I am using Face Purgatory because I want to keep him up an arsenal here. Okay, that's good. Unfortunately, I have no disruption to throw. But I have this, which I cannot decompose, but I can give him this. And then root. Yes, because I want this in Arsenal, because if I can get to keep a two-card hand with Bramble Spark, it's really good here. This might be a mistake, though. And I can accept that that could be a mistake, keeping the like not arsenaling this and instead of the Bramble. Okay, so he's coming in for like 9, draw a card. We're gonna take the rune chant, and then he's coming for 9. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're mm, well, I mean, this is 7, so I mean, I take 2, go to 3, and then we fuse this, go for 8, go again, because he needs to give us cards here. Right? Like this is the critical thing that he needs to give us cards here. And so as long as I draw like 2 blues, I should live on 3 because I have bark skin. So this feels very fine to me because being able to go grasp here puts him at 1, which means that he has to play off a 3-card hand. This means that like all I need is a blue, right? Like keeping a blue wins me the game here. So let's see if we can do it. Oh no, no, this is not it. Yeah, we lost the game here. I think we lost the game here. Unfortunate, but you know it is what it is. But I do think that we lost the game here, genuinely. I'm gonna take the rune chant, and let's see, what's the best block here actually? Is it just this? I think so. Or maybe we didn't lose the game. We'll see. No. Okay, block here. Did I actually win this? What? This felt so stolen. Oh wow. What? This felt so this felt stolen, man. This felt really stolen. I think what it really came down to was me realizing I don't have to block this out. Because if I block this out, I think I lose. But because I didn't, and I saw the line of playing the Bramblespark E-Strike, that won me the game because he had to give me too many cards so that he could not get his Revel out. If he gets his Revel out, game 100% of the time because I only drew 1 blue. It no, I would need to draw 3 blues in order to win against that Revel. Because otherwise I can't grasp into something because I don't have any 1 cost, right? So very, very interesting game. Very, very tight. I think his like his list is kind of weird, right? Like you have your machinations, which is which is very very good, of course. But like, have all of the Viserai just gone away from Mordekai's? Maybe, like, right? Like, he didn't like go again, to be honest. Like that wasn't the problem. Like this is still very very scary, I think. You can also see my bandage here. It was very well set up. I think what I struggled with this game was like seeing how he really would enact his game plan. Can we get the full game log? Yes, we can. Right, like I got very scared when he played the sonata, right? Like here, when he played the first sonata, this is what made me very scared. Because he got the perfect reveal from sonata, right? Like swarming, malefic, drawn, revel. He got two hits, then he deals two damage. But then he goes in for nymph blade instead. And so he pitched amp, drawn, and swarming. Instead of arsenaling the nymph and playing for a bit more of a stacking style game, he decided to go for aggressive more. I think going for a stacking style game where you arsenal this card when you have swarming is very, very good. Um, right? I think that would be very, very good. Uh, very big thing as well. His creepers got destroyed like in the turn he used them on, which is also a very, very big thing in this matchup, I feel. Is that not having creepers for the Viserai is very, very detrimental. It's very, very bad. Um, so you also have like the other Sonata, or like, oh, become the Arc Knight, yeah, getting a Sonata, getting another good Sonata into Rune Rager. But most of his go again turns didn't really turn into like go again. It was mostly like go again into either Reaping Blade or into bigger attack, into like a 6 attack. So they weren't super threatening. And so I mean I don't know how, but I wasn't really on the back foot a lot. I mean, I traded down life. That's not something that I usually am able to do or I'm even allowed to do in this matchup, right? Like, not allowed to trade down life unless I go for like super heavy disruption, which like I kind of got. Like, if you look at my deck, the only two disruption pieces left in my deck is Felling and Plowonder, and I did not play all of my CNCs. I played one, I think. I did play two erase phases, and I did play one. I did play. Did I play one or two fellings? I think I played one. And yeah, I played one and blocked with the other. One Cloud Wonder, I believe, because believe I blocked. So I blocked with a lot of my disruption pieces, which can be very scary. But I did know that in the back I always had a disruption piece. So when I blocked with a disruption piece, I always had one in the back. Oh, also, yeah. So that's basically why I decided to do that. This is a game that I think I'm gonna go look back on because this game was very, very interesting, I feel. I was very surprised that I just won. I'm very surprised that they didn't bring AB in this matchup, but I guess the Viserai list right now are just like so incredibly red heavy that you can't really afford to play all of your blues, because why would you play blues when you can just play reds that are better cards when you still don't need to pitch into anything basically. um, right, so yeah, very interesting. You can see here he also only got to see one more. Wait, he only plays two? Wait, what? No, did he block with one? No, wait, no, yeah, he did play two. I just forgot about it. Because those turns also did not feel like he was creating so many rune chants. So it's very weird. In my opinion, very very weird. But you also see like here, like this hand, if he goes, I'm dead. Right? You just go like Mordred Tide, Swarming, Revel. and then drawn, and then you draw your arsenal on it, and you're like super happy, right? So like this matchup feels very, very hard still. Viserai can just pop off and do a bunch of damage out of nowhere, as long as he has like Malefics out. It's not like in Florian where you want your Malefics in the late game. Viserai just wants his Malefics out and be like, ah, well, that's nice, you know? So that is something that I really think I need to look at is how do I want to block out Viserai? How do I want to play? My game plan right now, I mean, like, it's solid, it's fine, it's a game plan, no matter what, but it's a lot like, oh, does this, or, I mean, I think this is basically like, for a lot of Florians, it's, does he have this, do I have disruption in hand? Answer, yes. Okay, follow me here. Answer, yes. Block with everything except the disruption and the card you need to play the disruption with. Good. And then if the answer is no, block with whole hand. You have Warmongers, then it's like, sure, that's disruption, but you don't need any card with it. So Warmongers, give 3 cards, or maybe 2, because you can put like arsenal targets, like I did with the CNC and stuff, even though that was like one turn before. But like make sure you can have 1 card in arsenal that you want to play. Play play Warmongers, be happy with your life. And these are like, you don't really have a lot of decision points as the more, I guess, mid-range deck in this matchup. Unfortunately, I feel like the mid-range lists get more and more decision points the longer you get into the game. And when you're like at pitch stack, you get a lot of decision points. When you, for example, when you play against New, you have a lot of decision points constantly in the game. She's constantly asking you questions, and you need to have the answer. But here it's like disruption or no disruption. It's very, I feel like you can simplify it a lot, even though there is some nuance with when you should use equipment. For example, I'm not happy with how I use my equipment this game. I think my equipment usage was kind of sloppy. I think I should have used it. I think I should have used it somewhat earlier. I think that the value I got from Barsin was good at least. I think recognizing that play was very good. But I think I could probably have used it a lot earlier, a bit earlier, not a lot, but a bit earlier as well. And then I think I got okay value from the headpiece. I mean, I only got a discard, right? Like, I only got into discard, I think, a Rattlebones, right? Or was that earlier? I just remember it being on a Gloom Veil, so I think it was on a Rattlebones, right? It's like, that's the discard I got, and it's like, it's fine. It isn't the best, really. So that's something that I think I need to look at is how to use my equipment more effectively in this matchup, because that's really a way that I think that a Florian can claw back the game is with the equipment, especially Face Purgatory, letting you gain back a card. I think that's what we as Florian are looking to do, and then also obviously using Bartskin for just blocking generally. I also think something that's very important is getting your decompose early. This is a very critical point, and I don't play a lot of decompose in my list right now. I play Rootbound, uh, red and yellow. Uh, I only play 2 copies of the yellow right now in this list. I'm testing it out because I wanted Rune Rager Swarm into like Enigma, because I really like Rune Rager Swarm into Enigma. I think it's very good. Because you played with CMH and you're like, it's kind of nice. It's a 0 for 6. Like, what's not to like about it? Um, and then I also had early Plow Under, right? So seeing your decompose cards is very important because I only play Root Bounds, Fellings, Summer's Fall, obviously, and then Plow Unders, right? So I only play those. I do not play Cadaver Ceiling. I might test out Cadaver Ceiling after like the PQ and Battle Hardened Stockholm. I'm still kind of refining this list before I go out and try newer things uh, for Stockholm, right? Like after Stockholm, I don't think I have an event until possibly the Pro Tour if I, qualify now. I don't have another event for it. So then you're gonna see me theory craft a bit, come up with a lot of theories on how I want to play Florian and how I think the deck should function later, right? Because I think words will be a word. I think words will be very telling. If Viserai, for example, if Viserai is the best deck in the meta, then I think we need to reconsider. Then I might be on Viserai. I don't know. I don't think it would cost me a lot to get the cards, right? Like Mordred Revel. I think I already have a playset of Sonata, so Mordred Revel. I already have Gloomveil. Rune Flash is inexpensive. I already have I already have the full equipment set that you need. Nymph might be a bit more expensive, and same thing with Become the Arc Knight. I also know the gem, but I don't think I will be getting Shard of the Arc Knight because, well, it costs so much, and it kind of messes with your ratios a bit. Like, I think it's good, but I don't think you need it anymore. I think it's not needed anymore. I have one Machinations, but that's also a card that would cost a bit. So otherwise I have a lot. So we'll see if I'm on Viserai after. I would be very sad though at that point because like I really like Florian. I really like how Florian plays. I really like the mid-range style. Um, Even though I'm like an aggro player at heart, I play Dash a lot. But my favorite style of Dash was hybrid Dash. I really like Chain not being like the fastest aggro deck, being online after a couple of turns. I really like that concept and how well he played into ice. So please tell SS bring Chain back. Please, Monarch free, please. I really wanted to see Chain back. You can change his ability. I have so many ideas. Just make sure his ability costs one resource. And I think it might actually solve a lot of problems. We also don't have Rosetta form now, so that problem is gone. Um, Give us another good Room Blade weapon, please, as well. Room Blades definitely should not need more right now. We're in a very good spot, but it's just that I'm not playing the maybe best Room Blade. I'm playing the anti-meta Room Blade, as a lot of people say. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's the game. Still no loss on the channel. What is this? I thought this would be a loss because it's a very bad matchup. I thought this would be a loss. I kind of wanted this to be a loss because it's a better teaching moment for me. I lose a lot on like when I'm testing otherwise, so it's fine. I'm not like invincible by any means. I do lose a lot, especially when playing with friends or like other players. I still do lose a lot. It's just a bit less. So please, one day we'll get a loss on the channel, guys. Yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. If you watched all 33 minutes, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You listened to me yapping for like 10 minutes, for like 20 minutes approximately. So don't know what you're doing with your life. But yeah, I hope you found this insightful. And if it wasn't, please tell me in the comments on how I can make it more insightful and how I can make this better because I just want to provide a source out there for other people to be able to get better at the game as I want to become better at the game myself. So yeah, goodbye.